Welcome to NBA All-Time Imperialism. Today we're going to be using all-time rosters on NBA 2K to play an Imperialism last team standing. So basically whoever is in control of the map and the most territories at the end wins. And basically guys, the only rule is going to be when you beat a team, you steal the team's best player. So if the Lakers beat the Cavs, the Lakers will get LeBron. And yes, there's no duplicates on these rosters. So the Cavs have LeBron, no other team has LeBron. So the player's best version is going to be on whatever team he was on at that point. And yeah, that's basically it guys. Let's get right into the video. Hope you enjoy. Alright, so starting off, the first game was the Bucks versus the Bulls. Jordan started us off with a mid-range jump shot to put the Bulls up 2-0. He quickly got the Bulls up to a 9-point lead, but Giannis came down, got the lay to give the Bucks the first lead of the game. The Bucks would hit this to go up 3 going into halftime and got a bucket to start the half, but Jordan came down and posterized Kareem. Bulls were down 3 right here. Kareem with the dunk, making them down 5, but D Rose with a nice pass to Michael Jordan, and then Jordan came down and got the Bulls the lead for the first time in the second half. Levine pulled up, hits the 3 ball, got a lay right there. And then, Jordan just came down with this mid-range jump shot. Nope, psych, throwing it off and getting that lay. That put him up 10, and that just led them to the end of the fourth quarter, and they kind of just never got back in the game, the Bucks. So, yeah, that wrapped that game up. The next game was the Celtics versus the Knicks, and the Celtics got on fire. Paul Pierce for 3, 6-0 to start. They came out scorching hot, 9-0. The Knicks would quickly come back, though, and score 6 points, 8 points, and make it a 1-point lead going into the second quarter. And then Bill Russell got fouled right there with the and one. This was a crazy lob right there. I had to put this in. Bob Cousy pulling up for 3. The Celtics were up 9 at the start of the second half, and then it came to a 6-point lead with that 3 right there. John Havlicek from the corner hitting a 3 to take it back up to 9. Bob Cousy hit another jump shot. The Celtics were just going on streaks of just hitting every jump shot they took. Melo with the crazy dunk right there. Larry pulling up though right in that man's face, and then JT from deep, 38-30. Melo trying to keep him in the game, but I don't know, is it going to be too late? Because Larry from Limitless again, but Melo was not going to quit. Pulled up again from 3, and it was a 7-point game with 18 seconds, but Melo hit the 3 to make it a 4-point game. Made it a little interesting, but he ended up missing that one a little too much too late, or too little too late. I don't even know how that expression goes, but yeah, we went to Miami for the first Battle of Florida, and yeah, so the Orlando Magic didn't even really start this game off too good. They were up to a big lead. It's just the Heat started playing off just really bad. They couldn't make anything, but they started coming back alive at the end of the third quarter and the fourth quarter. But T-Mac came up, gave him a 6-point lead. D Wade with the posterizer right there, and Dwayne Wade was going crazy. I don't know how he hit this jump shot right there. Came down the court again with a dunk. That's 8 points in a 2-minute stretch, I think, for D Wade. But he do with the crazy lob to Dwight right there. I don't know how that went. 4-point lead, and the Heat trying to throw the lob, get it deflected. 4-point lead, and this could be the dagger possession. Gave him a 6-point lead, and it would be tough for the Heat to get back in the game, but D-Wade wasn't going to quit with that jump shot right there. Penny coming down though with a little speed burst animation. 6-point lead with 35 seconds. They got a foul. That's pretty much going to do it. T-Mac from the free throw line, and he knocks it down. 7-point lead, 30 seconds. The Magic went on to win the game. Now we got Kobe Bryant and the Lakers versus the Phoenix Suns. Now I did import Charles Barkley on this team. You see him, the bald man right there, number 34. He's pretty hard to miss. His head shining, lighting up all of Staples Center. But the Lakers got up to a pretty good lead, 11-0. Odom hitting it from deep. And then Kobe Shaq connection was on full force with that lob right there. And then Shaq again with a dunk. That was a crazy dunk animation. Put Sean Marion on the floor. He's laid there for 5 minutes. But yeah, the Lakers ended up winning this one 47-25. Really wasn't too much of a game to show. Now we got Prime Harden with the Euro in Houston to Shane Battier for 3 to start the game off. But the Pelicans would go on a 7-0 run after that. Yao Ming would have to silence it, hitting a bucket. And Harden came down and hit that. CJ McCollum in Hakeem's face. That is a tough shot over a 7'1" Hakeem Olajuwon. Steve Francis though getting up on the dunk, the franchise. And yeah, so Harden got the ball in the corner right here, a 4-point lead for the Pelicans. That was a crazy shot. I feel like he could have just shot a standstill 3 times that possession, but he had to fade. Prime Harden was always doing the most. Prime Harden though with another fadeaway, putting him up 2 points, and then a tie game right here. And yeah, so this game, guys, was going pretty close, like just down the wire scoring in the third quarter. I mean, it was just bucket for bucket kind of trading. No one could really, pull ahead with a lead. Yao Ming though on Zion. I know Zion's strong, but he's just too little when you're 7'6". I mean, no one's even contesting Yao Ming shots. He just gets open layups every time. But Harden with the step back J, that is a tough shot. Baron Davis to the hole getting a dunk. It is a 4-point lead for the Pelicans. Baron Davis makes it a 6-point lead, and it's still a 6-point lead with 53 seconds. Harden though with a tough three. Shane Battier gonna miss a three right there, but Hakeem with the board, putting it up. 2-point game, 30 seconds. 4-point game, 20 seconds. Now Harden from deep, gonna miss, and that looks like it would be the game, as the Pelicans would go on and win. Now the Kings versus the Warriors was a really good one. I wouldn't really expect a great game from the all-time Kings versus the all-time Warriors. I mean, it was a good playoff series this year. Wilt just caught a crazy lob. Let's not look past that, but Curry coming down to tie the game with a floater. Clay from deep, missing it, but Wilt with the board, putting up like just another board and going up again. I mean, just stat padding, just like Wilt did back in the day. He'd probably miss shots on purpose just to get those like 50 rebound games or whatever he used to get. Actually don't even know if those are real, to be honest. Like, was Wilt Chamberlain just a made-up player? I don't even know. But yeah, a 1-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Nope, Curry makes it a 6-point, I can't talk right now, a 3-point lead, but 4-point game. 3-pointer from the Kings. Jordan Poole, Curry looking to extend the lead. 4-point lead now for the Warriors, and they extended it to 6 with 1:30 left, but Mitch Richmond was able to get the dunk right there, and Oscar Robinson with the layup, making a 2-point game. So a really good game down the stretch. Wilt gets a big bucket though, and that was kind of going to seal the deal for the game. Kings were never able to come back from that 4-point lead with 50 seconds. All right, and that brings us to our first map update. Now, I do not show every single game in the video. Some of the games I just like skip over with no highlights just because they're like blowouts. And if I showed highlights from every game, the video would be like super long. So I wanted to try to keep it short. But yeah, here is the update. 57-51, the Warriors go on and win, and that brought us to our next game. We're picking this one up in the fourth quarter, 33-31 with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. Bill Russell with the dunk to tie the game. Will the Celtics get upset? This Celtics team is absolutely stacked, as they take a 2-point lead with that bucket right there. And then Jaylen Brown, I don't know how that went in. It was an early, so it wasn't even a green or even a slightly, it was just a red, and it went in, and that was the dagger for the Celtics. So the Celtics got bailed out, as the Nets gave them a really good game, and the Grizzlies were going to be eliminated. We gave Ja Morant to the Orlando Magic as well. I should probably start saying what player I've been giving to the teams. I mean, you'll just see when they play their next game anyway, but let's not skip over this game. This was a great game right here. Dame and Curry, if you haven't noticed, have scored every single bucket for their teams, 11 to Dame really hasn't gotten on a stretch here. I kind of just spoiled it. I remember watching this game. It was crazy. Dame though with the three right there. Dame again getting to the bucket. So 7 points early for Dame, and I think it was 11 early for Curry. But look at Dame not stopping. 10-13. Then Clyde finally got the first bucket that wasn't a Dame bucket. Dame scored the first 10 points for his squad though. Curry from deep, and then Curry and another layup on Bill Walton. Curry and Dame, as I was saying, they just they were just going at it. I don't know what, it was just a great game to watch, a really fun game to watch. They were just going at it, just scoring at ease on each other, just shooting jump shots in each other's face, pulling up, catch and shoot, layups, whatever. They were just firing on all cylinders. I mean, Dame with a nice step back right there, and it was a 6-point lead going into the third quarter. The Warriors got a steal though. Can they extend the lead? Looking nice, ball moving right there, and Draymond with the dunk. They do extend the lead to 8 going into the fourth, and would that be enough for the Blazers just to lay down and quit? We will see. A lob right here, which is crazy, probably the second best lob of the video besides the Dwight Howard one we just saw. Brandon Roy though pulling up, making a 2-point game, and Curry though with the backup making a 4-point game. 4-point game with 40 seconds left. Dame finds Bill Walton for a tough lay to make it a 2-point game. Clyde driving, looking, 13 seconds. What are they gonna do? They need a shot. Clyde shoots a fadeaway prayer, and it goes in. 39-39. Who is going to take the shot for the Warriors? Cash. So Curry doesn't even take this shot, but it's still cash. 42-39. Dame though with the chance to tie it, and he misses the one shot. Dame misses all game. He missed. And here's map update number 3. Now, a game that I wanted to put in here, but I just couldn't find the footage. I must have forgot to hit record for this game. The Celtics beat the 76ers and took over like that whole top right of the map. That was a really good game. But yeah, the Celtics take that, and they also took LeBron. This is that one, and that one was like 6% contested, which did not make sense. Some of the shots he was shooting that were open, that I don't know, 2K's contest system is terrible. It's not a great game, as you guys know this year. But yeah, moving on to the next game. Oh yeah, and Dame went to the Warriors, so Dame is joining Curry and the Warriors. That should be a fun duo to watch their next game. And the new additions to these teams, the Mavericks, they beat the Spurs, so they stole Tim Duncan, and the Lakers beat the Suns, so they stole Charles Barkley. I think Charles Barkley was a 98 overall, I think, but he was their highest overall anyway, so they got him. But yeah, Magic Johnson making a 5-point lead early. Barkley with his first bucket, I believe, for 7 points lead, and then Shaq with the crazy dunk, the TNT connection on that. Ooh, Charles Barkley to Shaq. And then Michael Finley comes down and hits a little hook. 9-point lead in the fourth quarter. Luka with a little back cut, loop around cut, whatever you want to call it. 7-point lead though for the Lakers, and it's going to be cut down to a 4-point lead. As Shaq though catches another crazy lob, making a 6-point game. Let's see what Harper could do. He misses the shot. Shaq comes down on Dirk. Dirk kind of muscled up Shaq for a minute, but he said, hold on, let me get round 2. You're not muscling me up. I'm the best center of all time. Shaq's trying to prove something. 7-point win though for the Lakers, as the Lakers go on to play the Warriors 29-28. Kobe Bean Bryant. It's not even the bean yet. That's Kobe with the fro, with the dunk right there. 30-29, 32-29 after that hook. But Curry comes down, makes a 2-point lead for the Lakers. And we see right here it's a tie game. Iguodala pulls up, 3-point lead. So the Warriors storm all the way back. Wilt misses the oop, gets his rebound and dunks it. Shaq though with another oop. That's only a 4-point game now with 50 seconds left. Wilt with the huge steal though to give the Warriors an extra possession to try to go up 6 points. Can they? Wilt with the dunk, and they do go up 6 points, which is going to lead to them losing winning. The Warriors win the game, Lakers losing the game. Warriors went on to win 42-36. Paolo with the layup right here though. We picked this one up in the fourth quarter, so it's crunch time. 36-32. CJ McCollum with a nice move right there to cut it to a 2-point game. Penny looking for something, hits a little mid-range fadeaway, a 4-point lead for the Magic once again. CJ though from the corner hits it, 1-point lead. D Wade off the screen to Dwight with a nice move for the layup. Dwayne crosses him over. I don't know, I thought it was Baron Davis. He just crossed over, stunned him, made him like look silly. And yeah, Hakeem with the board right there, but didn't look like it was gonna be enough for the Pelicans. Hakeem gets swatted to another year. Dwayne Wade diving on the ball, and that was pretty much just gonna be the game. The Pelicans coach looking pretty upset. And yeah, ended 47-42. And yeah, the Pelicans went on to lose that game. The Celtics though versus the Detroit Pistons, who now have LeBron James. The Celtics now have LeBron James. Getting picked right there. And Joe Dumars is gonna go up for the layup right there. 37-27. We're picking this up. And it is not in the Celtics' favor. You would think the Celtics would be blowing the Pistons out, given the Pistons have not played a game all Imperialism. It just like the wheel just has not like spun on them at all. And yeah, they have no addition players. But Tatum trying to bring the Celtics back into the game. The Celtics like to get down early and then just come back. So we'll see if they can do it here. LeBron with the fade, 3-point game. Tatum looking for something. KD. Banks. I mean, the KD, LeBron, Larry Bird, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Bill Russell, like you'd think they'd just be blowing this team out, but LeBron right here, Celtics always got to make it interesting. 1-point lead. Jaylen Brown with the ball. LeBron trying to look for something, and he misses. 39-40. Grant Hill, can he hit? That's a big shot from Grant Hill to give it a 2-point lead. Jaylen Brown missing, looking like Game 7 Jaylen Brown against the Miami Heat. Grant Hill again with the pull-up jump shot, 4-point lead, and then a 5-point lead because they got fouled. KD though hit a big shot, 46-43. Can the Pistons make the free throws? If they make the free throws, they win this game. 49-43. LeBron from Curry range hits it. 3-point game, but the Pistons are making their free throws until now. 4-point lead. The Lakers need or not the Lakers, I call them Lakers because I saw LeBron. The Celtics need a 3. They get it. 1-point game. They're gonna have a shot to win this game, and I don't know what this shot they went up for game was. They just chucked it from half court with 3 seconds. They could have threw it down and got like a probably decent look from 3, but they just chuck at like 3/4 court shot from the other free throw line with LaMelo Ball and missed. So that led us to the Bulls versus the Thunder. And I've not been showing a lot of the Bulls games just because they've been blowing everyone out, but their team is absolutely stacked. They got Kareem from the Bucks the first game of the Imperialism that they beat. They also got Kevin Garnett, so their bigs are Kevin Garnett and Kareem, and then they also have Paul George on the squad. They beat the Pacers. I didn't show the game because they did blow them out, but the Bulls right here did end up beating the Thunder by 10, and that led us to the Magic versus the Pistons. Now, were the Pistons going to keep the run alive, or you know, just actually end up kind of playing like this all-time team should? This is one of like the weaker all-time teams, and they're somehow within like the final couple of teams of the Imperialism. But yeah, it kind of just showed like they were never really into this game, never in the game, and the Pistons lost, making LeBron join the Magic. LeBron joined his like 6th team this video. Every team LeBron's been on has lost, but yeah, Kobe is on the Warriors now, making the Warriors a really scary team playing the Bulls, as Kobe pulled up again 2 threes to start the game. Chris Paul and Wilt Chamberlain on the same team, pretty good duo as well. Kevin Garnett to D Rose with the dunk, 14-22. Paul George pulling it up to make it a 6-point lead going into the half. Kareem ties it up with a free throw right there, and then Jordan gets the Bulls. Almost gets the Bulls a lead. I thought he made that. Kareem with the layup, though, making a 2-point lead still for the Bulls, but it would not last too long as Kobe had it through right there. D Rose stunning CP3 with the dunk. Bulls up 2 with 1 minute and 50 seconds left. And yeah, the Bulls also have Jokic. I forgot to mention that they have Jokic coming off the bench for Kareem. Yeah, so pretty crazy team. 33-33. Jordan with the layup right there. 2-point game. 40 seconds left. Let's see what the Bulls can do. Jokic with a dot to the corner. Jordan hits the 3, and that's going to be the dagger as the Bulls went on and beat the Warriors by 6 points, 41-35. Kobe losing, joining the Chicago Bulls. And yeah, so basically we kind of got led here up to this point, and this was the championship game, the Magic versus the Bulls. John Morant with the dunk. John Morant again looking to score another bucket, throws a nice pass to D Wade. Jordan though on Ja, trying to get the first bucket for the Bulls of the game. 5-2 fade away. Jordan and Kobe on the same team in Bulls uniforms looks really nice. Imagine that would have happened in real life on their primes. It would be a crazy duo. Basically the same 2 players coming at you, same 2 best scorers of all time, or obviously, you know, LeBron and them are up there, but 2 of the best scorers of all time. 29-20, 31-33. Penny or Tracy McGrady, I don't know why I thought that was Penny Hardaway, but T-Mac with the dunk right there. Dennis Rodman though shot a 3-pointer, and when he shot that, I was like, there's no way that goes in when I was watching it live, and it did go in, so I had to put that in there. 37-22, 39-22 we're cutting to actually. Artis Gilmore with the ball. Scotty from the corner hitting the shot. 39-35. Scotty pulling up again, misses the shot. 40-35, and the Bulls were in desperation mode with 18 seconds left, down 6. And I don't know why they took so long to shoot, and then Scotty settled for that shot. So Scotty missed 2 big shots down the stretch, making it 43-35, the final score. Dwayne Wade won the MVP of the game, so kind of making him like the MVP, I guess you could say, of the Imperialism video. But yeah, he did go crazy.